Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ishmael from Conjured Realm. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about persisting. And this is more so going to be about how I personally persist in my everyday life when I am trying to manifest virtually anything, right? I got a question about persisting in one of my community tabs like a while back, and I thought I'd answer it because I think I made a video about it too, but it's like very far down my channel. So this is going to be a refresher for those who are now coming in and want to know how I personally manifest. This is essentially how I go about persisting. So persisting, what is persisting? So persisting means a continuation of a thought in the favorable story, no matter what the 3D is showing you. So that is what it means to persist. Persist does not mean affirming 24/7. It just means whenever you think of the desire, it's a favorable story, whether that be 1 time a day or 10 times a day or 3 times a day. Persisting just means you keep telling the same new story. So that's what persisting means. It doesn't necessarily mean robotic affirm 24/7. Unless you want to do that, go ahead and do that. But that's what persisting means. So how do I persist when there is a 3D circumstance? For me, nowadays, 3D circumstances kind of like fuel me in a very weird way, because it's almost like if you're showing me something unfavorable, it's there's a very slim chance that you're going to stay here. Like, you have showed me opposition in my reality, but guess what? I'm God here and your days are numbered. And that's like the type of attitude I have when something negative or circumstance appears, when I'm trying to get anything or bring about my desires. And a lot of the times I just laugh it off. I laugh it off because I know, well, it's cute that you think you have any place here at all in my world, right? Your days are numbered. You're not gonna last. It's inevitable for me to get what I want, and I don't have to react, and I don't have to get any heightened emotions because it's meaningless. The negative things that I don't want are meaningless. Now, if you find that you're always constantly reacting to things, double check with what your thoughts are about, you in contrast to the thing that you are wanting. Do you think that the 3D showing you unfavorable circumstances is permanent? Because a lot of the times I find that people react because they are accepting the things that are happening in front of them. So every time I get a circumstance that I don't like, I always remind myself, if I react to this, I'm essentially accepting this as fact. That's not what I want, and that's not what I'm going to be doing. So I just, 9 times out of 10, I laugh it off. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still human. I still have emotions. There are days that I feel kind of but never really, I guess, sad. Like, sadness is not something typically that I experience very, very often. So for me, I'm very lucky in that regard, where I don't really deal with like very, very heavy stuff. So for me, that's like almost like a plus. I do get stressed out and stuff like that here and there, but things like depression or sadness, that's not something that I really deal with. So I'm very lucky with that. Yeah. But nonetheless, I want you to know that if you are someone who does go through a lot of emotions a day, it's completely fine to feel your emotions. I'm not telling you to suppress them. If you suppress them, it's only going to cause you to spiral and experience those negative emotions much longer. So feel those emotions so that they can pass out the body, because that's the easiest way for it to be let out. But at the same time, everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. You should be affirming for the story that you want to experience. And that is something I have been doing for quite a while now whenever I want to feel my emotions. But I don't necessarily want to give in to what my mind is saying. So that's almost like a life hack that I always do. And make sure that you guys are always breathing. Box breathing has helped me in so many situations where I have felt overstimulated and overwhelmed. Breathing regulates the nervous system, so it helps you calm down a lot. So that is personally how I persist when the 3D is showing me unfavorable circumstances. I hope you guys got some valuable information from this, because I know you guys always want to hear from my perspective and from my personal experience. So these are a few of the things that I do. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. I'm still doing one-on-one coaching. If you're interested, contact me at conjuredrealm@gmail.com. All right, guys, happy manifesting.